Hello Flamies! Welcome to our Divine Feminine reading. So I did the Divine Masculine reading. So now I have 11 piles for the Divine Masculine actually who want to watch us. And also, of course, for my Divine Feminines who are cross-watchers who want to check out if your pile is here. So we also have 11 piles, same as the masculine energy, okay? So first of all, I want to get the smileys, the same as usual. Maybe we have couples here, like a smiley that fits to the other pile. Okay, let's see, 11 smileys. So I want to do it okay, let's see, pile 1. I want to take this one, okay, that's my pile 1, pile 2, and take this one, this is this time pile 2, pile 3 is this one, that's pile 4, that's pile 5 here, we had this one already as well, that's pile 6, we had this one already too. I'll take this one. Pile 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have the little smiley again at number 8. Oh my gosh, I remember this smiley as well. Number 9 this time. And this is my number 10. This is a new one. And number 11. Oh gosh. That's an angry smiley. We didn't have this one. So those are the smileys the universe chooses. So I see you at the piles, guys. Yeah, your Divine Feminine is speaking to you. What do they want to say? Yeah, what's going on, how they see the journey, what they want to tell you. So everything for the Divine Masculine from the Divine Feminine. Yeah, I see you at the piles, guys. Bye. So, hello, my flamies. We're starting right with pile 1. The first card that I'm going to open is the Divine Feminine card. And this Divine Feminine is shown up as Danu, assurance. So, your Divine Feminine could be that they embody the blue color, yeah, that the number 10 is significant, and also parts of the name, you know, are in the initials. So your Divine Feminine wants to assure you, yeah, there's assurance here, but I also want to read it. But first of all, I'm going to get the other cards. We have, wait, let me read that later. I want to read this with it. We have false mask, trust your intuition. We are sending you signs. Okay, this Divine Feminine definitely wants to tell you that there is something wrong in the journey. You might be pile 1 not getting the signs the Divine Feminine is sending you, but I'm feeling here this Divine Feminine is sending you signs because you're starting pile 1. You want to start something with another energy, but there's something here about it being not the right one. So let me get more cards. We have great luck, the elephant, and then we have the rainbow here and the woman dancing on the elephant. So that's your Divine Feminine. Yeah, your Divine Feminine is on your shoulders. Your Divine Feminine is sitting in your neck. Pile 1 trying to give you signs, but you're not listening. You're not listening. 7 of Pentacles, yes. Your Divine Feminine is very, very patient. They're waiting for a long time on you. Yeah? They're waiting for a long time. So this Divine Feminine wants to tell you that they're waiting on you but you seem to chase some other energy. And the universe is sending you signs. Divine Masculine. I want to read though what this is. And it's this big luck with your Divine Feminine. Yeah. And what does this Divine Feminine wants to tell you? The success of our union requires that both of us are capable of releasing our egos in order to act only out of unconditional love. So there's definitely something that you're not seeing out of an ego perspective, Divine Masculine Pile 1. Yeah. Your Divine Feminine wants to assure you again that whatever you're chasing right now, turn around, because it's not the right thing. Yeah, it's not the right thing. You might think about it a lot, you know, but I'm feeling here, this is telling me maybe because you're tired of waiting, Divine Masculine, maybe this is your energy and you're just tired of waiting around and you want to start a new life. And, you know, but there's a false mask. There's something here about a false mask that you're trying or you're not seeing. Yeah, and maybe it requires from you more patience in order to have this big love, in order to have this big luck. And your Divine Feminine wants to tell you that they are there for you, they are always with you, they're sitting in your neck, you might feel them, and it's not pleasurable because your Divine Feminine is sending you signs about stopping a path that you're walking already. Yeah, you just began to walk that. You just ended something and you began to walk this path. And I feel here it's because you were tired of waiting. So it says okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, your Divine Feminine, which is shown here with the color blue, with this deep blue color, with red hair, you know, light eyes. She is showing you and assuring you that whatever you guys have planted with your Divine Feminine, it's growing, but it's growing slowly. Yeah, this luck is growing very, very slowly. And, you know, it's about to trust it. And I feel, Pile 1, Divine Masculine, you're about to walk away. You maybe even told your Divine Feminine, I don't want this because it's taking too long. You know, it says, now is the time to trust whatever you have planted and work towards being birthed. That's why she's holding the flower. She has that flower in her hand, you know. Everything has its perfect season. Just as fallow grounds carry the promise of a new life that appears again in the spring, as if magically bidden from the invisible to the visible, Dani offers her promise of grounded assurance. Oh no, it's Danu. There are days when you wonder if you're on the right track, if your dreams are valid, if you have what it takes to show up and shine. You know, exactly. Danu assures you that the form of your desires will show up in divine timing and even more magical than you could have imagined. But you need to trust your Divine Feminine, Pile 1. Okay? You need to trust in that. Yeah? So that's all what I'm having for my Pile 1. So what is Pile 2's Divine Feminine saying? So you, Pile 2, you chose this. What is your Divine Feminine feeling and saying about the journey? What they want to tell you. So first of all, we're going to get the card. And it's called Marie and Miracles. Wow, look at this beautiful cards. Number 31 might be important. Very beautiful. I also want to see the cards though. And it says, I want to kiss you all over. We have the anxiety and stress. We have the Two of Wands. Very beautiful. And we have the card, sometimes two people have to fall apart to realize how much they need to fall back together. Yeah. This Divine Feminine Part 2 is very much anxious that you might walk away. Yeah, because they believe in miracles. We see here with a smiley, this is a very loving female. Yeah, a very loving Divine Feminine. Even shown up as Mary. It tells me that, you know, and if you look at the picture, she's very innocent, very, yeah, you know, she's believing in this journey. She's 100% in that journey with you, yeah? And she's longing for you. Your Divine Feminine is longing for you. She says, I want to kiss you all over. You know, but she's very afraid that, you know, this love falls apart, that you guys fall apart, because she thinks that you might be bored with just sitting there and waiting around when you see you have the whole world in front of your hands, you know. And so this Divine Feminine pile 2 is basically afraid, yeah, that you leave her. Yeah, let's read this, number 31. It says, have you stopped believing in miracles? And that's what they want to tell you. This Divine Feminine is speaking to you. Do you think they are only for others or doubted their existence? Could it be you've been reading and watching the news too often and so finding yourself feeling powerless? Or has the dry spell of your life gone on so long you even stopped looking for water? This is all about your mindset. This moment is an opportunity to turn things around and begin with your thinking. What if you remembered that your repeated thoughts, feelings, and beliefs call the world into form? What if you recommitted to your Divine Feminine and from there chose another way to experience your life? You have the power of Mary, the Mother of Miracles, running through your veins. She did not need the seed of a man from outside her to give birth to a miracle. That's right. So your Divine Feminine is definitely single and waiting for you. Yeah? You don't need someone to rescue you, love you, or take you away. You are the one you've been waiting for. Yeah? And by that, it's you and your twin flame. You are the one you've been waiting for. You need only choose how you will respond to your current reality and focus on a day at a time in service to the miracle of life. So basically, that's what this Divine Feminine wants to tell you, pile 2. Don't forget this twin flame bond in all your longing for, you know, in this world where you could build up your castle and you have all these different opportunities. This Divine Feminine is saying, don't forget, you know, I'm still there. I'm still waiting on you. Miracles can happen even if you don't believe in it. It's a mindset. You need to change your mindset, basically, because there is love and I'm long for you. I want to kiss you. Yeah. And I'm always here behind your back. I'm always standing at your side. This is what this Divine Feminine is saying, pile 2, yeah? So that's all what I'm having for my pile 2. So let's read pile 3. So pile 3 is this smiley. So, and the card that comes out is Yuki Onna, Stillness. Wow, that's the Ice Princess. Number 7. Wow, I love this. I love this. So what is she saying? Sacred union. Wow, you could be in union already. Yeah. Or you have been in union, but there is definitely, she's reminding you of the sacred union. Please wait for me, because we have this union planned for this life, I feel. Yes, that's a Cancer energy. The Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But definitely the Queen of Cups is seen as Cancer energy. And then we have the rich girl. And the rich girl doesn't mean that she's rich. It means that she is the one basically for you. You see this here? She's basically waiting in her room. That's gorgeous. Yeah. So what I see that this divine feminine is a psychic. They are very psychic. They can feel your energy, pile 3. Divine masculine. There might not be any contact in between the two of you, but you know, this divine feminine wants to tell you that they want that you wait for them. Yeah, they're saying this union is planned for us in this life. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling so happy with you. I'm rich because there is this union of us, and I'm waiting on you. I have this cup ready. Whenever you're coming, I'm there to offer you my cup. I'm sitting on this throne and I'm waiting for you. Please wait for me too. And I want to read the stillness card. Number 52. What this divine feminine wants to tell you. And this is as if I would speak to you now, divine masculine. And it says, some days you wake up frozen, stuck, and unable to move due to the effects of emotional denial and resistance to what is in front of you. Or maybe you are exhausted, spent from the emotional burden of your current situation. The winter goddess Yuki-onna has come to help you move out of and past this experience into a healthier state of stillness. When you are frozen, it's the ego that is refusing to accept this union on the terms that are given, potentially causing you fear and depression. A particular situation or person may be causing you to see yourself as a victim. The goddess Yuki-onna reminds you that this is just a temporary moment in the millions of moments of your life. The task is for you to answer one question. Will you trust me and the universe to be your active partner and co-creator in this sacred union? If so, slow down and let all your troubles go, and you will see the miracles life has to offer you and that I have to offer you. Yeah, I have to put that in what, you know, she is saying, this divine feminine. This is very beautiful. Yeah, pile 3. Very beautiful. So this is all what I'm having. I don't want to spend too long time. Otherwise, with 11 piles, we're like, you know, not moving forward, really. So pile 4. Let's see what this divine feminine is speaking. Oh, this is from the next one. So we have the Hecate, the in-between. Yeah, beautiful pictures. 19. Hecate. So what is she saying? She's saying divine timing, sacred support. Everything is happening how it is meant to happen. Trust the process. We have, I denied my feelings for you for a long time. Then we have the activity. And we have the 9 of Cups. Basically, this divine feminine wants to tell you, pile 4, that this divine feminine is answering to your prayers now. Yeah, I feel here that pile 4 divine masculine, you prayed for this divine feminine to come into your life. With a 19, that's like your sunshine goddess. That's the one you want. And, you know, this woman for a long time denied her feelings. Maybe she is still in a relationship with someone else. Or, you know, there's some blockage here that cannot overcome, and that's why you guys cannot be together. But basically, this divine feminine is your wish fulfillment. You sit there, divine masculine, with your open hands, and you say, well, I want you. Why are you not coming into my life? Yeah. And I feel here that, you know, your divine feminine wants to tell you the time was not right. I'm in between. Yeah. Maybe there is still someone else. Maybe there is something happening here where, you know, there's a blockage in between the two of you and you cannot come together. Could be a career, could be, you know, with the busy bees here, could be career that is hindering the two of you to come together. But this divine feminine is basically answering your call. And I want to read it. And imagine now I'm this divine feminine and I speak to you. And it says, There are times when you find yourself stuck between worlds, unable to go back to the way things were, and afraid to move forward without knowing what you're facing. This indecision can be crippling, but you can't stay forever in between. The goddess Hecate offers you a sacred alignment. Make a move. It doesn't matter if you stumble or fall. After all, you can always course correct. Bring love to the part of you that is afraid and that has lost faith. Remember, you are not alone, and your divine feminine will not abandon you in the dark, nor will you remain there for long. Consider as you move forward through life the sacred challenge of trusting the magic that makes this world and your part in it sing with meaning. Don't be afraid to step into the dark. The goddess Hecate and your divine feminine will raise the torch and show you the way out of the darkness into the light. Very beautiful. Yeah, so this divine feminine is accepting you, but she's saying you need to try, you need to do an activity, you need to come towards her. You just need to be happy, you just need to do it, divine masculine. Here you need to, the call for action needs to come from you. Yeah, pile 4. So now we're talking about pile 5. So this divine feminine shows up as lost thread, new beginnings, very fair hair. Wow, that's almost like an albino. Number 13, very, very fair haired, you know, very, very light hair. That's number 5, yes. So what is she saying? She says, your thoughts create your reality. Recognize the negative thought patterns. And she's saying, the separation is immensely painful and frustrating for me, but it is essential to healing. So this divine feminine longs for you, and it says a long way or a long path. So I feel that you are on the path here for a long time, divine masculine. You are there for a long time. Yes, the 5 of Cups. You know, and every time you make a move or every time something is falling apart, you know, I feel here this divine feminine wants to tell you that you should not break what you have. Yeah, because when I see here this 1, 2, 3 cups, I get reminded of my own journey. It's about not breaking the what you already have. Yeah, because at the end, yeah, these are the 2 cups that are still there. This bond is still there. Yeah, but what you have built up, don't like try to remain in it. Try to see what you have built up. Try to not be disappointed by things that are not aligning, but because of all your negative thoughts. You know, this divine feminine is telling you that, you know, you can always begin anew. You can always try again, you know, because it's a long way, and at the end of the journey there's still the 2 of Cups. There's still the 2 of you who are in this game together. Yeah, so at the end there might be the 2 of Cups, but the path might be even longer if you try to walk a different path now, and you would not see, yeah, see, it's moving, you would not see what you already have built up together. Yeah, so I want to read number 13. And also this divine feminine is very, very much in pain because of the separation. So you guys are walking this journey together in union for some time now. Yeah, and in union doesn't mean you have a relationship. In union means you are aware of each other. So it says, look at the potential hidden in promising our connection and the opportunities that we have. The difficulty arises when you think you already know how something will go. You might do something prematurely or miss an amazing experience that's right in front of you because you're looking in another direction. The real lesson is not in whether something works out, but in how you manage your curiosity so you can experience something new. Life is learning, and right now your alignment is to be with what is, which is perfect as it is. Look at the lessons in your life and how they are repeating. You will find that when you come to understand them, you will know why your current situation happened. Everything has a purpose. Even disappointments can turn into miracles. Trust that, oh, it's called Eostri. It's an E. I thought it's an L. Trust that your divine feminine, the goddess of the dawn, Eostri, will bring light and hope in your heart, so that you guys can be together. Even if it's different from what you expect, it's always beautiful. This is gorgeous. Yeah? So this is the message, pile 5. I'm moving on to pile 6. Very beautiful, these messages, even for us cross watchers, right? So pile 6. Ah. So the divine feminine, pile 6, is called Ishtar Communion, number 23. So I feel here there could be something coming in 2023 because, you know, what number is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 6. And she's saying passionate feelings, lust, intensity, desire. She's saying our union is the strongest, deepest, and purest form of love that can be experienced by two entities within this universe. So a lot of passionate feelings. Yes, look at this. You try, both of you try to tame this beast inside of yourself, this longing, this lust, this passion, and both of you feel it very much. Maybe that's why the smiley is like red. Yes, letter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's number 6. Yeah, I wanted to look because the letter is number 7. Wow. So this divine feminine is basically telling you with the communion, you know, it's like German, come into union, you know. Basically, they're asking you to express those feelings in a letter or to write to them, but don't keep those feelings inside of them because they're really longing for you, divine masculine, pile 6. Your divine feminine is really taming you, taming your beast, yeah, and is really wanting to tell you that you can express yourself in whatever passionate way you want. Your divine feminine is there. They are longing for you as well. And they're saying this strength that we have together, you know, it's nothing compares. Yeah, nothing, no relationship will ever compare in your life with what we have. All these passion, all these feelings, all this fire, because we see a lot of sun energy here, a lot of fire, a lot of passion. Yeah, one of you could be a Leo. So this divine feminine is definitely telling you, pile 6, to express it. Express your passion, express your desire, write them a letter, communicate, try to talk with your divine feminine, try to make a move, yeah? But express these passions, it's very important. And I feel it's even about this, to express them this year, yeah? And now I want to read your pile. When you refuse to see the signs, it can ultimately take you down a path you really don't want to be on. When red flags indicate something is not quite right, it's not a sign to jump in with both feet. It says this is not for you, this is not yet, this is to be really revealed. When you are attached to an outcome and unable to see another opinion, you might say, the oracle said this wasn't in my best interest, but I'm going to do it anyway. The truth is that your divine feminine and the goddess Ishtar is offering this alignment task for you now. Trust in the universe and trust that if you express your feeling, the perfect form for the perfect divine timing will come into your life. This means you might have to wait for a while, but it also means that in order to tell your divine feminine how you're feeling, maybe while waiting, express yourself. Yeah? Reconnect to your partnership, to your union, and trust that you will not be left behind. This connection is at the core of everything, and this connection makes you passionate, and it's important, pile 6, to create with this passion. It's important to use this passion to create something or to show your divine feminine how much you love her. Yeah? So that's basically the message for my pile 6. So now we're moving on to pile 7. I love this. This is so beautiful. So Pile 7's message is the Parvati devotion, number 41. Yeah. This Divine Feminine says, guilt, you did not deserve that. I'm sorry. So something happens here, regret and sadness. And it says, it's not my free will keeping me away from you. It is our mutual wounding that our souls seek to heal. And we have, this is robbery or taking something away. And then we have the Chariot. I feel here that someone else was taking your feminine away. Maybe an ex from, I feel here that pile 7 masculine, you were very devoted to this feminine. You were very devoted into this journey. And unusual, like normal, a divine masculine reacts this way with ghosting. Here I feel that your divine feminine reacted this way because, she did not see the devotion that you put in. Basically, this divine feminine did not see, because maybe you're not in communication, or maybe you live on different ends of the world, and there is no communication possible. Yeah, and basically this divine feminine either has someone else now, is in a relationship with someone else here that took her basically away because you were not making any move. And she's like saying to you now, well, I'm sorry, you did not deserve this. I'm sad, but, at the moment we have to walk on different paths. We have to walk on, on different soul tasks. And I have to heal on one end and you have to heal on the other end. Yeah. And that's why she had to leave. It doesn't have to be a different person involved, but with the 2 horses, I feel that there was a different person involved, because we have a 3-party situation. This could be that your divine feminine is very sorry that they are devoted to someone else at the moment. But I feel here that you guys are in different relationships, or that your divine feminine at least is devoted to something else or to someone else. So let's read the message, what she's saying. And she's basically wanting to tell you that at the moment she cannot be with you. And she's sorry about this. And her free will would mean that, she would be with you. But because of the differences, maybe even, maybe there's a gap in the financial situation where your divine feminine is in a better financial situation than you are now. And she's saying, well, I want to stay there in this situation. I don't want to change that. It says, the goddess Parvati comes now to offer her help because blind faith in others isn't serving you. And devotion to something undeserving may be showing up in your life. Ask yourself, why are you so committed to someone deep down will fail you? Are you afraid of seeing things as they are? So this is telling me that definitely your divine feminine is with someone else, or is committed or devoted to something else other than you, divine masculine. Can you remember when the devotion to this spiritual partnership was reciprocated? Consider what happens when you place your attention only on money, status, ambition, and power. The world becomes narrow and you lose your connection to a higher existence. The goddess Parvati says to you, get your spiritual life in order. Make prayer and meditation part of your daily routine. Act as if you believe that what is for you won't go past you, and your divine feminine is always with you, and that what must proceed will do so without your interference. You will be amazed at how everything falls into place. Your divine feminine reminds you that you are loved and cherished, but at the moment each one of you has to go separate ways, and even with separate people. Yeah, past 7. You both need to heal on different ends at the moment. Yeah, and then the universe brings these connections always back together, but at the moment it's important for you to not make a move because your divine feminine chose not to be with you. Yeah, pile 7. So that's all what I'm having. Take care, bye. So we have pile 8. So let's see what this Divine Feminine is saying. So we have Ariane Hot. Wow, another, look at this, number 3, time. Beautiful. I love these beautiful, gorgeous women. Like, look at this. Very blonde. Could be someone from the north, you know, Nordish woman. What is your Divine Feminine saying? What lights you up? Do something just for you. So this Divine Feminine wants to support you. I wish you were here. Aww. We have prison. Yeah, there's something where both of you cannot break out and be together. Oh my gosh, and we have the 10 of Pentacles, you know, the ultimate marriage card. Yeah, the union card. Okay, so basically your Divine Feminine is saying that she is always with you in union, that you don't need to worry. Your Divine Feminine is imagining the future with you. She's imagining a life with you. She is imagining a marriage with you, with children and the whole thing. And she's saying until then, yeah, we might need to stay away from each other. There is this prison where we are caught in between at the moment. We see this infinity sign here, you know. And your Divine Feminine is saying, you know, in the meantime, while we are waiting, I'm really working hard on my soul task. So what is it that lights you up? Yeah, do something to make yourself happy. Do something in the in-between while you are in this prison, while the both of you cannot be together. But your feminine wants to tell you, you know, time doesn't matter because we're always together. Time is not running away because we're staying, you know. We're staying in this moment. We're floating in this moment. And I wish you would be here with me, but I know that you can't because maybe also of other commitments. Maybe you, Divine Masculine, you are married, or you have another commitment, or you have a career where you make a lot of money and you cannot be with your Divine Feminine. And this feminine is basically telling you that she is there and time does not matter. So let's read the message. Do you worry there is not enough time or that you might be running out of it? Do you feel that you are too late, too stressed, or too overwhelmed to get where you need to go? This attitude is fueled by fear, which has a strange and unusual power to contract time. Arian Hood, the goddess of time, and your Divine Feminine has an alignment task for you. Breathe deeply and trust the process. Know that even if you are temporarily struggling, you will always have enough time to choose how you experience your reality. You can always course correct. Consider this. Struggles, disappointments, or seeming delays are all part of the experience of life and also part of our soul journey. Yet Ariana Hood says this too shall pass. When cool heads prevail and faith steer our course, treasure is never far away. Call me when you begin to feel overwhelmed, and I will remind you of these truths, my love. That's what she's saying. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love these messages today. That was pile 8. So sorry, guys. My battery died, so we have number 9 right now. So I hope everything from number 8 is on it. It crashed. So let's see pile 9. What is your Divine Feminine telling you, Divine Masculine? Number 8, 9. So we have Huan Yin, compassion. Wow, number 26. Very beautiful. So let's see what this Divine Feminine is telling you. It says, release yourself from the burden of expectations. Focus on your passion, healing, and happiness. You will not release our love, but will allow yourself to feel more at peace. And it says, always remember, my heart holds you when my arms cannot. This is so beautiful. We have, yes, the 8 of Swords, you know. She cannot come towards you. There is distance between the two of you. There's also you know, there's a, let me see, yeah. This is like the Tower energy, and it says, this is the card of things happening out of nowhere when you least expect it. Yeah, So what I'm seeing here is that your divine feminine, divine masculine is telling you that, you know, you must release all this mindset that you're having. You must be compassionate for the journey, because I'm feeling here, divine masculine, you are someone that is very much in their head. You are thinking a lot about the journey. You're thinking, well, how can we make this happen? I'm compassionate. I'm with her, but you know, things have to align. And you know, like the chameleon, I try to you know, to adapt to my life in different situations, and I don't know where to adapt this twin flame journey into my life. Yeah, that's basically what you're afraid of. You're afraid of, divine masculine, to adopt this twin flame journey into your life, because it is so strange, because, you know, it is a burden also for you, this journey, because you don't know how you should make it happen. You don't know how it fits in this life. You know, you're looking out for solutions. Maybe you're someone that you're spinning your mind around every day, and you're like, well, I don't know how I should do that. I don't know. I'm bound elsewhere. I have my commitments. I don't know how we should get together. Yeah. And this divine feminine is telling you, you know, it does not matter. We always fit in somewhere. Yeah. It's a mindset that you need to change. It's a mindset you need to release, and you need to focus on our passion. You need to focus on healing this part of yourself where everything has to be perfect. Yeah, and everything has to be fitting together. So let's read the message, number 26. Okay, and it says, are you feeling overwhelmed by all the suffering in the world and you can't imagine how you could make a difference? Do you feel hopeless over the union? The goddess Kuan Yin and your divine feminine know that this is an important time of reckoning and reordering, but wants you to be careful not to fall into a bit of despair. That's what you're having, yeah? If you allow the media to fill your mind with a constant barrage of what's wrong in the world, you will become numb and unable to move. So if you basically see only the bad in this journey, and you focus only on the things that are not working for you in this journey, basically you become numb to this journey, divine masculine. The good news is in your alignment task. First, focus your mind locally. Your choice is not to save the world, but to bring your attention to where you can help. Even the smallest step towards a greater compassion is huge. Educate yourself about cultural issues and be better and more conscious and sensitive about your choices. Lend your feminine a helping hand. Volunteer. Or choose an act of how you can tell her how much you love her. Do what you can and make that count. Always ask in your work and also in your other relationships and also in this union, how will what I do serve others well? Remember, if you don't get it right, you can always course correct. With commitment, you will add more beauty to your journey. Everyone is learning, and Kuan Yin reminds you to be kind to yourself and to accept your divine feminine into this world that you are living in. And you can always make it happen. You can always adapt the divine feminine into the world, but it's on your terms, divine masculine. You need to release, and you need to see that this love that you have with your feminine, you know, it's there. It's there, so make it happen. Yeah, basically the message here, pile 9, is to make it happen. Very beautiful. So that's my pile 9. Whew. So now we have pile 10. So what is the message of pile 10? So we have the Metis, wisdom, number 35. I love all these cards, are so gorgeous. This divine feminine wants to say you feel like home. You are this divine's feminine sanctuary. And she says, my dear, our souls met long before our eyes did. Wow. And it says metamorphosis and the emperor. Wow. So your divine feminine is saying, you know, you are the emperor, and you hold all this wisdom. You know about our journey. We are each other's home. We are in union. But somehow you're not seeing the beauty and the sunshine and the stillness and also the depth this connection is giving you. Yeah, you are like the emperor and you rule in your life, you rule your 3D world. But what you also need to accomplish, what you also need to see, what you need to have this wisdom is that this journey is actually your sanctuary as well, divine masculine, yeah? And your feminine wants to tell you that, you know, this bond is so deep, yeah? This bond is so deep, it lies so deep in the water, in the ocean, that you cannot, you know, you can try everything. You can move away, you can try to marry someone else, you can do whatever, you know, you can decide to never marry, you know, you can decide to never be with this divine feminine. You will not escape this bond because you guys are each other's home. And this is not that the divine feminine wants to tell you, well, you know, you cannot escape me. But this divine feminine wants to tell you that no matter what change you're doing, yeah, at the end, you guys are each other's home, you guys sanctuaries. So your divine feminine wants to tell you that this depth no one can take away, no matter what you decide on doing, no matter what emperor you are, no matter what you decide to do in your life, this feminine stands by your side, but you also need to decide for her, yeah? That means to choose her, not to decide for her, but to choose her. And it says, the goddess Metis learned a painful lesson long ago and does not want you to go through the same experience. Yeah, because I feel the divine feminine has learned a lot. Maybe this divine feminine is older than you because she knows, she already knows. And she has seen how much this depth is affecting her own life. And she wants to tell you that, you know, actually you can make something beautiful. You can metamorphosis something beautiful out of this connection. She chose to make herself small, dim her life force and inner light, and reduce her power to keep love. Who or what in your life is causing you to do the same? Do you dim yourself out of fear? Or because you have a sense that you are unworthy or unlovable, or perhaps too much or too smart? Metis offers you an important alignment task. You must face this fear, this anxiety. Even in the face of a greater story of culture, conditioning, be brave and courageous. And ask how you can be part of the solution. How can you make this metamorphosis happening? Playing small is an excuse to not be accountable for your personal power and to not be effective in the world. You have an abundance of life force energy in you, and so is this union. So come out of the shadows and let this union shine. Take the risk and bring your wisdom to your divine feminine. She needs you. How beautiful is this message, yeah? This divine feminine needs you to come and take her because you are the emperor. You can make it happen. You have the power in your hand, yeah? Pile 10. You can metamorphose this beautiful sanctuary so that both of you, you know, can have a beautiful life in this life. But you need to make it happen, yeah? You need to make it happen. So, number 11, the last pile for today. The last pile. So what is this divine feminine saying? So we have Ani, adaptability, number 1. And it's saying you are special, no one even compares. This is a sacred love. Yes. Separation is an illusion. Everything connects through energy. We are connected and share a bond for one another, whether we are in direct contact or not. So this feminine wants to tell you that she's always in, yeah? We have sad thoughts because you cannot be together, yeah? It could be that you're thinking of your divine feminine all the time, or she is thinking of you all the time. And the Page of Swords is speak your truth and come forward. So I see this divine feminine wants to tell you that, you know, she sees that this truth of this journey is hard for you to adapt in your life. It's hard for you to adapt yourself into this situation. It's hard for you to cut through what's going on in your life, you know, to see or to fight basically for this connection. It's very hard. You feel like a page. You feel like you are not enough as a divine masculine to fight for this love. Yeah. And that's why you rather want to give it up. So this divine feminine is telling you, yeah, she thinks of you all this time. She's like really into this, and you guys already have a nest. Yeah, it does not matter if you are together in reality, but you need to open up, you need to speak, you need to see that, you know, no one will compare in this journey. This is a sacred love. And you guys are always together, no matter if you are in separation or not, yeah? It could be that both of you are thinking constantly of each other. Both of you are sad that you cannot be with each other, and especially this divine feminine is. So let me read what she's telling you. And she's saying, sometimes you find yourself unable to respond to life's challenges because you are holding on too tight to an image of how things should be. And look at this, it's hard to adapt to changing circumstances when you are so connected to familiar conditions and an old identity. You may be too attached to the form of your desired outcome, and when things go in a different direction, you resist. Have no fear. Love the changes. Be open and curious about your divine feminine. Call on the goddess Aini to embody the power of your divine feminine. Remember, she could effortlessly shift from one form to another and move between worlds without consequence. That's the power of your divine feminine. She can move into your world. She can actually adapt to your world, but you don't believe it, divine masculine. You need to believe that you guys can live in the environment. That's why the ape is here, in the environment where you want to live in. Yeah? Trust that whatever you're bumping up against will dissolve through your willingness to simply be with your divine feminine and allow the magic to reveal itself. What a beautiful reading. It's like, you know, fight for this connection. Make it happen. You guys can adapt to your surroundings, divine masculine, because I'm feeling here that you denied this connection, you resisted, and you didn't want it because you think you guys cannot fit in the surrounding that you're living in, but it's wrong. That's something that you're thinking, but it's not the right thoughts. Yeah? Okay? So that's all what I'm having for you. I hope you really loved this reading, and I'm saying bye.